What's going on, guys? Hope you all are doing well and you're killing it as always in Red Dead Online. And in this video, we're going to talk ability cards again. I'm going to tell you what are some of the best ability cards to have when you are competing in a call to arms. So let's get right into the video. Okay, guys, like always, you got 4 ability slots, and I'm going to go through each slot and tell you which one you should have as you're going into your call to arm, and each one you should make sure that your team members have, because they kind of play off of each other. So let's start with Deadeye. So going into a call to arms, what you want to have in this slot, you want one person to have this focus fire. While Deadeye is active, you and your team members deal a little more damage, and as you upgrade this, you'll do more and more damage. But you and your team members will do a little bit of damage just starting off, a little more damage just starting off, but it does not stack. So if each one of the people in your posse has this on, it's only going to count for one of you. So make sure just one person has this on, whether it's you or somebody else. Make sure you guys are talking and you know who's going to have on focus fire, so it can be a perk that you all can benefit from. Now, once you figure out who's going to have on focus fire, you need to make sure the next person has this card in their slot, Quiet and Inspiration. While Deadeye is active, you and your team and you and your allies will slowly regenerate health. Again, this doesn't stack. It's only for one team member. So you got to make sure one person has this on because it affects your whole group. So, and when it comes to Deadeye, you really only need 2 people to have a Deadeye card that will help the whole team, and that's Quiet and Inspiration and Focus Fire. The other 2 guys can pick their poison or whatever they want to put in. A Moment to Recuperate is always a great one to have in if you are not the person who has to have one of those 2 cards in your slot. But before you go in there, like I said, you want to make sure the 4 of you, at least 2 of you, have this card and this card. Now let's go to the next slot. Now this first passive slot is going to be strictly up to you because there are no group bonuses in any of these cards, so you just pick whichever one you want to pick, whichever one you use. I always recommend Come Back Stronger because you slowly regenerate health faster, and it'll begin to regenerate the moment that you start taking damage. This is always a great card to have in your loadout. Again, you could pick any one that you want in this slot because there's no group bonuses, but Come Back Stronger is always a great one. Same thing for the second passive slot. It's going to be pick your poison, whatever you want to have in this slot. Again, there are no group bonus cards in these slots, so you just want to pick something that's specific for your playstyle. So just decide who you're going to be in the group for the call to arm. If you're the sniper guy, you want to make sure you have the sharpshooter on because while you're in scope, you're taking less damage. If you're going to dual wield, you want to make sure that you have this card perk on because while dual wielding with the ranged weapons, you deal a little bit more damage. Or you can't go wrong with the winning streak. Each consecutive shot on the same target deals a little bit more damage. Now, when you get to those later rounds, you're going to be hitting them a number of times. So this card will come in handy because each time you're hitting them, it'll increase the damage. And then in this last slot, every single team member should have on Coldblooded. After killing an enemy, you will regain a little bit of health for over the next 3 seconds. Now, again, as you level this up, it's going to be a lot. It's going to come out to being a lot of health you're going to regenerate after killing an enemy. And in call to arms, you are dropping them so quickly. So you're going to be getting back a significant amount of health per kill that you're doing. And there are going to be so many people coming at you. You're going to be getting so many kills in the call to arms. So everybody should have this perk in their card going into the call to arms because it's going to be so beneficial in the end. So going into the call to arms, your loadout should look something like this. Either you're going to have on the focus fire, you're going to have on Quiet and Inspiration for the Deadeye slot. You're going to have in a passive card in this first slot, whichever one you want to pick, because again, this passive slot does not have any group bonuses. But like I said, Come Back Stronger is always a great one to have in because it helps you regenerate health. Now, the second passive, same thing. You got to figure out what your role is. If you're the sharpshooter, then if you're the sniper, you want to have on sharpshooter. If you're dual wielding, you want to have on a dual wield per card, or you want to have on a winning streak. And then everybody should have the Cold-Blooded card in their third slot because you'll be able to regenerate health as you make those kills. This loadout will get you all through, no problem. Plus, you all will have 2 Deadeye bonuses because 2 people will have either Focus Fire or Quiet and Inspiration. That is a group bonus that will add passes to all of you guys together. So this will get you guys through a call to arms. Easy, no problems, guaranteed. Alright guys, so that is it for this one. Hope it was helpful in some way, shape, or form. And if it was, man, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button because I make guide and tip videos all the time. And by hitting the subscribe button, it'll ensure you don't miss the next guide and tip video. Hop in the call to arms, test out those ability cards. I guarantee they're going to help you out tremendously. And that's it, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Hey Outlaws, if you enjoyed that video, then check out this next video. That's some more Red Dead Online content.